Hiya. Come on in, get cozy. I thought I would be back again to do another read because something, it's like, like I had spirit will like give me kind of downloads, yeah. And download I've been getting is, well, I've been getting this on my right leg at the bottom. It's been getting warm, and well, I've got a tattoo there, and it's my dog Prince. Yeah, I've got hit by a train, and on the left leg, it's my son's foot, and even now I can feel it like almost like someone's touching it, like a tickle. So I really think, well, I do know this. There's a message. My hand's itching again from like the other side. Do you know what I mean? There's this message here. I know there is. I just know there is. And I've got this spirit animal oracle here as well. And I've also got another spirit animal on there. But I really just feel it, that there's a message. And that also right hand itching again. Receive, right to receive. I'm going to see. I might just start with tarot though. I'll wipe my glasses. I think I'm going to start with this one. I don't think I've used this one for a while. This was my go-to one. This was my private deck. But oh yeah, my right hand will not stop itching. Really itching. So something's going to receive. Something could be a message. I almost see like somebody's lost a pet or someone. You know what I mean? This is what I'm seeing. Someone lost a pet. And that's like going, I just feel like they're going to heaven, All dogs go to heaven. I mean, it could be any pet, but I really feel like someone's lost a pet, or in the past, and it's like a message. But I'm gonna get into it and see. But I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected, and everybody's gonna have a beautiful day. The sun is coming up. I've seen it. I can see the sun shining, and it's gonna be shining for a few hours. But anyway, let's see what's in the energy. What's the message here? Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. Thank you, we love you. I don't know why my ear just started itching, so I don't know if this animal had ear trouble or even itchy paws. But I felt something in my ear. And this is a messenger. And also transformation, look. Because they don't die. If you've seen that dog's purpose, like I know she was reincarnated, and I think Mimi is, look, my leg's itching again on the left side. Not itching, it's like a little tickle. And that's my son's tattoo. It's like his actual footprint. And I got it put on to my leg. But oh, I just see a red feather. Oh, that could be a sign. And that reminds me of where the red fern grows. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that movie. Oh man, I remember that in my childhood, and I bawled my eyes out. Where the red fern grows. It was about a red setter, 2 red setters, and one of them passes away, and the other one dies of broken heart. Just I got goosebumps. Oh, I swear that movie, I don't think I could watch it again. Not unless I wanted to cry. But this is a message. I don't know why I'm saying the devil there. I hope somebody didn't kill your animal. But I don't know. Only you know the story, but we're going to see. Ugh. Yeah, something you didn't see. You didn't see, maybe you didn't know this. It's like too blind to see what you were doing. Yeah, somebody could have been poisoning your dog or animal, whatever. I don't know. You know, there's a message here though. Somebody's in regret now though. They might regret it. I mean, can people actually grow a heart? That's walking away, yeah, 8 of Cups, leaving something behind. It could be just moving as well. You could have moved from where you used to live. But I just know there must be something, kind of this kind of message. My legs are tickling. I don't know. It's like someone's wanting to reach out from beyond. You know. I'm gonna see a tower with a 3 of Wands, with a Temperance Angel and 10 of Cups. So something came crashing down. Yeah, a tower. Somebody. This is the tower with this 3 of Wands. It came out. So something happened. It was like, obviously, if you lose a pet or some, you know, your world will come crashing down. But this is like, I almost feel like going to heaven. Went to heaven with the angels, with the Temperance Angel here. And it's like, yeah, the 10 of Cups was like there was a whole family there waiting for them. It's like your High Priestess, maybe you already intuitively know this. You already intuitively felt it. Yeah, this pet, or it could be child, because my left leg is really tickling. Like the other day it was my right leg with my dog's tattoo, but this is my son's tattoo. This could be somebody's child. Oh, I swear the goosebumps, really bad. Like, yeah, I'm picking it up. It could have even had a partner and broke up with them with this. I'm seeing this. 4 and 5 of Pentacles with 7 of Cups. Yeah, this Emperor. Yeah, maybe you made a choice to leave this person and heal. Yeah, because usually if you lose a child or something, it will test a relationship. Because you could, but you know, you could blame each other and things like that. But this is a child, I'm sure I'm picking up on a loss of a child here. But it could be a pet, so take it as it resonates. But they did go to heaven with the angels. And the family have been taken care of. This is a message from heaven, this. The Spirit. High Priestess, you know, it's your intuition knows. Or your intuition knows. Your intuition is spot on. Whatever your intuition is telling you, you know, what if you're feeling. Your High Priestess. Oh gosh, it made me feel like, I know, just looking at myself, it made me remind me of my son, yeah. Because I took my son to get a DTAP. And 2 weeks later, my son's no longer here. But the experiences, everything that happened or surrounding it, this is almost like Spirit saying, yeah, you're correct. Because there was a corruption here. With this tower. And it wasn't just that, it was everything that happened afterwards as well. And when I went to see a solicitor, yeah, because I knew something wasn't right, it was not right. I've still got the evidence to this day, and this is 27 years ago. I still have that evidence. I've lost everything in my life, but I still have the evidence as a reason. Maybe this is, you know, resonating for you. Maybe something happened to you, a loss. And your intuition was telling you something else. And it's correct. You know, it's like me, I know I was right. It was the strange things that happened around it. I mean, I don't want to really go into it right now. I didn't expect it to be this, and I'm getting goosebumps, like goosebumps after goosebumps. So I must be on it. Somebody could have lost a child here. Like, it could have even been how I lost my child, you know, and your intuition was telling you that, and this is like, yeah, you're correct. I just heard something then. Yeah, that's the truth. Look, you know the truth. Look at that, a fallen crown. Do you know what's mad? My son was called King. His initials was Keller Isaac Nicky Gregory. And his initials spelled King. And Keller was the last, like, name I chose. I had Isaac Nicky Gregory, and I thought, I'm not going to call him Ing. A fallen crown here. And what's even more mad, and it's not mad, not when you're spiritual, is when my son passed away. Like, I had the Bible, yeah. It was my, like, solace at that time, yeah. Because honestly, the things that happened, it was so weird, and I knew it was like a cover up. They covered it up. The hospital did. They covered it up because they tried to say my son was, like, gone all night, yeah. But he wasn't, because when I found him, he wasn't cold to the touch, you know. And I was resuscitating my son for 20 minutes. And then the ambulance came, got lost, yeah. When they eventually came in, they put this thing in his mouth, you know, but they didn't do anything. Now, I felt my son's heartbeat, and that was on the 999 call. But when I've got that tape, you can hear the tape go click, and it's been taken out. Why would that be taken out unless they're trying to hide something? So maybe this is resonating with someone. Tampered with evidence, and I've got that evidence that they tampered with the evidence. And I've also got his certificate, death certificate, that says his temperature was like 98 on arrival. Now, I'm sorry, but if somebody's been dead all night, that temperature would not be that. It wouldn't. It doesn't even take a genius to work that out. But I've got all this evidence. And also they took out all his organs as well. You know, top it all off. You know, rub it in a bit more. Oh. I'm not going to get emotional because, you know, it's... This is going to resonate for someone. This could be... hopefully it's going to reach whoever it needs to reach. But your intuition's spot on. Yeah, I was when he passed away, unlawfully, because you think you're doing a good thing, you know, you get bullied into doing these things, because you think that you're a bad mum. Do you know what I mean? If you don't do it, but really, a little baby, tiny baby, they're born perfect. Sorry, they don't need all this shit. I don't care what anyone says. I know, because I've been through it. But yeah, this, my Bible was my solace, yeah. And I opened my Bible and it says, his spirit will rise again. And I believed that, you know, because we don't, death is not final, you know. It's in my, I wrote like a poem, and it says, if we knew what death was really, we would see the light more clearly, or something like that. But, you know, I'm going to have to get my poems out, my rhymes. Might help somebody, because I once said, you know, read some out to someone, and they just burst into tears, but I didn't want it to have that effect on people, but obviously it resonated, you know, to the point that it triggered somebody's emotions. But yeah, I was once sat there, and I heard this voice. Now, I've never heard a voice. I mean, I did get downloads and stuff like that, but not, this was like somebody was there. Because I even looked at my friend and said, did you hear that? Because it was almost like somebody was there in the room with me. And it was a man's voice. And it was really softly spoken. And he only said 3 words. He went, he's coming back. Honestly, that's what he said. He's coming back. And then I met that guy, this stranger, complete stranger, black man, all dressed in black with a black briefcase, gave me this black book. And in that book, it was that poem, that song. And it says, Jesus has taken a beautiful bud out of the garden above, out of the garden of love, borne it away to the city of God, home of the angels above. Full blooming flowers alone will not do, some must be young and ungrown. So frail the buds he is gathering to, beautiful gems for his throne. Fathers and mothers weep not or be sad, still on the Saviour rely, for you shall behold them again and be glad, these beautiful flowers on eye. And that, that was, I couldn't get goosebumps again. That was meant to be. I believe this man was an angel. He was a complete stranger, just appeared and gave me this book. And when I gave the book to the undertaker, he said, can I ask you where you got this? And I told him, a complete stranger gave it to me. He said, I have never seen a book like this before. And I said, well, do you know where it is? I've got what I needed. I said, you can keep it. Because he's a funeral director. He could probably help others, help him, do service, whatever in the little chapel and that. So yeah, I passed it on because I think that's what we should do. When you've got something and it's helped you, it's better to pass it on, just like knowledge as well, and experience. But I don't know. And do you know what? When I went to see a solicitor, yeah, Three of Swords, heartbreaking, yeah. It absolutely broke your heart. And they've got the star here. The star, healing, Empress, Spirit. The High Priestess, the Three of Swords, the star, and Empress. Yeah. And you know something? When I got pregnant with my son, yeah, with that pregnancy, I also got a feeling, like at the time I didn't realise it, because you never do. But when you look back and you see things, more clearly. But when I got pregnant, it's like I can feel my tattoo. It's like touching my leg. Honestly, this must be meant to be, and I did not expect this. When I come here, totally just didn't have, well, I did, kind of. It was some, a message from beyond. Oh, and I keep getting the shivers. But anyway, when I got pregnant, with that pregnancy, and what's mad is I got pregnant on Christmas Eve, yeah. I was drunk, yeah, on Grant's whiskey. and his dad's no longer with us, But anyway, when I got pregnant, I got a feeling I was going to lose one of my kids. And then it was like, I never had that feeling before, but I didn't, recognise it was because of this pregnancy. Because I even went to see this medium. I went to the circle meeting where you call your guides, yeah, and I seen mine who was all in white. It looked like a white wizard, to be honest. But I think, I could say it could be the Ancient of Days. I don't know, but it was like kind of an angel, but he was old, really old, a white guy, and he was pure white, and he had long white beard, all white clothes. I seen him. He was there, above my head. Now, I don't know if that's my guardian angel that's been assigned to me throughout my life, but I've seen him. And this woman, she said she'd seen a dark cloud that was following me, and I found out that's my mother. It was my mother, yeah. But that's another story. But I said to her, because she gave me a one-on-one, yeah, we went in the bedroom, and she said, and I said to her, I've got this feeling that I'm going to lose one of my kids. And she didn't say no. She didn't pick it up. I don't know. It was almost like I knew more than she did. Because all the information she told me, everything opposite happened. Honestly, all opposite happened. It wasn't the same. But what I told her bloody did happen. And a week before my son passed away, that feeling was so strong. And I said to my brother, I went, this feeling that I've got, I said, one of my kids is going to die, and I don't know who it is, and I don't know when it's going to happen, I said, but I feel it so strong. A week later, my son had gone. And honestly, I felt it. It's almost like, yeah, your intuition. Maybe this is, you know, your intuition. But healing, star, broken heart, it's like you've healed, yeah. Like you never heal properly. But you do learn to live with it. You know, like Empress, this is a mother. A mother's love. With the Ten of Cups, you know. Oh, I nearly felt like I was going to cry then. Somebody could be emotional. You know, it could. This reading might make you emotional. This, yeah, I just seen page of wands. It's like a message. Wow. Oh my word, that card is number 17, and that's the day that my son passed away. On the 17th. Wow. Oh, I've gone right. Because you'd never heal. You don't. You just have to learn to live with that. And Spirit said he's coming back. Wow. But I'm okay, you know. Yeah, look, this Four of Swords, yeah. It's like sleeping on the sword. There's all these swords underneath you. It's all this pain. I see these swords as pain with this tower. This high priestess, whoever I'm talking to, has gone through it. You might have even lost more. You might have lost more than one. I lost 2 sons. Also had a miscarriage. Also had a termination. Also had chemical pregnancies as well. After I was sterilised. And then I went in hospital for a dog bite. I got bit. I have the wounds of Christ. I've looked like a bit had hooks in my hands, and I've also got a scar all the way down my hand, and the scar at the side. I've got stigmata. Got Queen of Pentacles here. This is like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but look, three little bunnies. Wow. Yeah, somebody could have lost more than one. But this is gives me healing here. Mother. The Empress, she's got the 3 little bunnies there as well. You might have 3 kids. You might have lost 3 kids. Take that as it resonates. Wow. Spirit. Number 15, dark energy. I know that was, what happened to my son was dark. Look, under the heartbreak. I've got the 3 of Pentacles again. I'm picking, somebody's either lost 3 kids or somebody's got 3 kids. And it was dark forces. Yeah, look, 8 of Swords. This could have actually put you in that 8 of Swords. But look, you've seen the flowers wrapped round. It's almost like you couldn't see, because when you grieve, the first year is the worst. You know, it's like you're on autopilot. And you go through all them stages of grief, you know, anger, disbelief, blame, all of that. And then acceptance. Excuse me. When I see dark forces involved, yeah, because obviously what happened to my son, it wasn't right. It's not right. You know what I mean? Born perfect. Until otherwise. Until illusions. You get it's illusion. Oh, I'm gonna make your kids healthy by filling them up with poison. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Because I really think my kid's going to get diphtheria or tetanus or polio, you know, and that came out in reverse. Wow, a page of wands that came out in reverse. So this is like, this could be like a message not received. Maybe you already moved. Excuse me. Or you didn't receive something here. There's judgment here with the magician. This is like, when I see the Empress, it's like, you know, you getting having all the tools that you needed anyway. Do you know what I mean? You had everything you needed. Coming under the Empress, coming under the Ten of Cups. Or it could have actually been, you know, with the Devil here, it could be something was bad, but there's judgment here. It was almost like it was a sacrifice with the Anger Man. There's judgment. Got all them butterflies. Probably for all them little babies taken too soon. And that we're not allowed to talk about it, you know, because people have Stockholm Syndrome. I keep seeing the Lovers card. There's some, yeah, death. Look at that. But death is not what we feel it is, you know. And what is, I'll tell you something what happened to me when my son passed away in the ambulance. Because he passed away in the ambulance, yeah. And I know he did. Because I was resuscitating my son for 20 minutes and I felt his heartbeat, yeah. And that was the part that cut out of the tape. Because I've got the tape where you can hear it go click. And I can remember that day like it was yesterday. I can remember everything that happened. I can remember seeing this woman's feet, that she was just stood there watching me. I don't know who she was. She might not even be alive anymore. Do you know what I mean? She seemed like an older lady. And this Asian girl from next door, she ran in and she ran out screaming. She seen me resuscitating a little baby. But when my son was put into that ambulance, they were lost. They didn't know where, they got lost coming. The sirens went straight past, yeah, and they got lost going to the hospital. And I was like, what are you doing? You're ignoring my child. They didn't do anything to him. No resuscitation, nothing. I felt my son's heartbeat. And in the ambulance, yeah. Hi, baby. In the ambulance, my brother was there and he was holding my daughter, Calla. She was only like 18 months old or something. Like, she was just a little young toddler, yeah. And well, I felt a gush of wind come out of my chest, yeah. It just went whoosh. And I didn't know what it was at the time, right? Well, I knew my son had gone. And I just looked at my brother and I said, he's gone. I felt, look, got goosebumps again. I felt the exact moment my son left, yeah. And I didn't know. I don't know if it, I just felt part of me was taken out of my chest. It just was gone, out of my chest. There's only way I can explain it. It was just like something just went whoosh, came out of me. Now I'm going to tell you something. I had asthma since I was 13 years old, yeah. Really bad. Even had to be hospitalised and everything. Nearly died from it. My son took my asthma away. Took it that day. The minute he passed away, he took it out of my chest. And even though I've had inhalers and that, but I think it was just habit, because for 14 years I had lived by inhalers constantly. So I think I was kind of addicted to inhalers, you know, but I don't have asthma. I don't have it. Not like I did, you know. No. But that's what happened. And sometimes I think to myself, is that why my son was born? Did my son come to earth to save me? Because I would have probably died from that illness. And I honestly believe that illness was given to me through having things that we don't need. Yeah, I can't mention the name because, you know, they'll delete. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. The swords. This is leaving and leaving, because this is what I did. I left. I moved to Grimsby. And I spent a year in Grimsby. Just, you know, I'm going through the motions. It's like, it was so weird. But after that year, after that 1 year that I'd spent in Grimsby, I moved to Sheffield. I said, I'm not staying here. I didn't like it in Grimsby. It was like a dead-end town. Look at that. It's like, there's a mother and child here, and there's that bird, like, almost in spirit. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Imagine that there's something else. Do you know what I mean? Diphtheria, tetanus, polio, all them other things as well. I know this message is for someone. Yeah, you was too blind, you didn't see it at the time. Or blinded, you know, blinded. It's like, yeah, we get blinded, we get blindsided, yeah, we do. And look what it put you in, the nine of wands. Wounded. Because I was wounded, me. Wounded, my beautiful little boy. I had 4 girls and then I had a boy. And it was just so beautiful. Always smiling. My little meatball. Getting emotional again. Got this Wheel of Fortune here. It's almost like something that was destined to happen. Destined to be. This is, in here, this is a web. It's a Wheel of Fortune, it's a web. It's got all this, you know, directions on. Snake. Yeah, the snake, that's wrapped around, yeah, the snake with the 10 of Swords. Sorry. Yeah. Get this on the elf sign, don't you? Oh, this is elfy. We want to make our children elfy. Come here and let us poison you with our snake bite. 10 of Swords. Look, even again, this 5 of Swords. It's like these in spirit. It's like, you know, my 2 sons are in spirit. And this is someone who's like standing on that sword of truth, yeah? You know the truth. And when you have to go through life knowing that this has happened, and you're not allowed to talk about it because you get shut down and people defend the enemy. Yeah, this is, you had to walk away. I had to walk away. You know what I did? I went to see a solicitor, yeah. And you know what she told me? Which it absolutely appalled me. Yeah, it appalled me. Because obviously I'm a heartbroken mother. I've just lost my son, yeah. And I told her everything that had happened. And she said, oh, you know why they let him die in the ambulance? And I was like, what? She went, because if they'd have resuscitated him, he would have probably, had brain damage. And then you would have been entitled to £1.2 million in compensation. I was like, what? I said, don't tell me my son died because of money. Yeah. And then she said, yeah. But because he's dead, you'll get about £6,000. I went, no, what? I went, no, I'm not here for money. I went, I don't want any money. I don't want any money. I went, I'm not here for money, okay? I just want justice. And I walked away. I actually did an 8 cups and walked away. I thought, nah. And it really, really destroyed me, kind of, for someone to say that to me. I'm thinking, they let him go because of brain, because of the, if he'd have been resuscitated, he would have had brain damage. And then I left it, but I couldn't. And I thought, no, I need to fight for my son. So when I moved to Sheffield, I went to see another solicitor again. He said the same thing. He said, oh, you'll get £6,000. And what's mad is when I got my arm broke, yeah, even though I didn't even receive compensation for my arm broke, they said I would get £10,000 for my broken arm. And I'm thinking, is this fucking real? Is this even real? £6,000 for a dead baby, but £10,000 for a broken arm. There's fucking price tags on your thumb, on your fucking pinkies, I'm telling you. It's not about the money. No, it's not about the money. It's about the love, look. Because I would rather have had my son than all the money in the world. I'm telling you now. I would have rather have my son. Got King of Cups here. King of Cups, I look at these waters. It's like clinging on for life. It's male or female, take it as it resonates. You might have had to, stand on that rock and cling on for dear life, because I did. I had my children, I had to look after them. I honestly think if I didn't have my daughters, right, and I lost my son, I would have topped myself. I would have done. Because the pain is like no other. The pain of losing a child, it's got to be the worst pain. I'm telling you. The worst pain you will ever suffer. It's, no physical pain has ever come near that. Like having kids and labour and all that and broken arms and all that. None of that pain compares to that emotional pain of losing a child like that. So I totally empathise when, someone has lost a child. I totally empathise. And people say, oh, it's different when they're older and stuff like that. Maybe so, but I don't think it is, Because the pain that I felt, you can't get any worse than that. You can't. There's not a measure on pain of how old your child was. My child was nearly 6 months old. It was his 5 month, booster. Got that 8 of Swords, yes. Put you in that state, because it did me, I'm telling you. Oh. I'm just going to go carry on. Learn from the past. Elephant spirit. Yeah, learn from the past. I'm so glad that, well, 2 of my grandsons have had theirs, yeah, their snake bites. But my other 2 grandsons have never had a snake bite. And I don't think they ever will. It's your choice, you know. They make you believe you haven't got a choice. Yes, you do. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. That's up to a 61, adds up to a 7. Somebody could be 61. Do you know what I mean? Could have been born in 1961. Take it as it resonates. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. It gives me like Thanksgiving. I'm sure Thanksgiving's just happened, hasn't it? We've got the turkey spirit here. Truth transcends illusion. Thank you, spirit. 22, the dragonfly. You know what? I want a dragonfly tattoo me. And I think this, look, it's got a crown on. Oh my word, that's just given me a really good idea. That's my next tattoo. Oh yeah, and I'm going to get it right next to my son's name there, Dragonfly. Truth transcends illusion. I know my truth, and I suggest you know your truth as well. You probably, someone knows their truth. You know your truth. You might not have been able to prove it yet, but you know, I've got my evidence, and I think I've kept it. It's a tape. I've kept that evidence, because there obviously might be an original one somewhere. I kept my evidence because it was like, because, you know, because I knew, you know, it's a knowing that you just know. Truth transcends illusion. 2 and 2 adds up to a 4. His birthday was on the 4th. Stag spirit, take the lead. 58, it could be 58, he could have been born in 1958, take it as it resonates, but yeah, take the lead. Look at that beautiful stag. It's got feathers hanging off its antlers. And it's like white feathers, but, you know, dark on the end. Yeah, look at this. Sometimes life stings. I've got hair stuck in my nail. Sometimes life stings. It sure does. 6 and 4 adds up to a 10. Could be 64. You know, I might have been born in 1964, but take that as it resonates. Life does sting. Especially when the snake bites. Oh, dove spirit. Be peace. 21. Could be 21. I don't think there's that many young people watch this, but you know. Dove spirit. Be peace. It's more like spirit saying just be at peace, you know. Everything happens for a reason. This, you know, it does. Trust in divine detours, yeah. Coyote spirit. 1 and 6 adds up to a 7. Trust in the divine detours. I trust, because I've gone on so many detours, you know. Because I left Ant Spirit. It's a time to collaborate. Time to collaborate. Number 1, time to collaborate. Reclaim your power. 44 adds up to an 8, which is karma as well. Reclaiming your power. And then we've got dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. 19. Oh, you see, this could even be in a dog, because dogs go through it too, you know. Dogs get snake bites and all, and cats. Dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Number 19. You could, you know, could have been born on the 19th. Turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. I was watching this thing and it's like, yeah, we live on a turtle, because it's got like, you know, you know, if you know, you know. 6 to 2 adds up to an 8. This is like karma. Yeah, and we've got the skunk spirit. Know your worth. Nothing is wasted. Know your worth. Nothing is wasted. And I've got another animal spirit here. Spirit animal. Yeah, this could, reading could resonate for anyone. My left leg is itching again. It's like someone is touching the tattoo on the leg, my son's footprint. Swan Grace, you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light and help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Look at that. This is two swans. Swans mate for life, Grace. That's my daughter's second name. Snow leopard, strong self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Yeah. I think I'm going to go into solitude for a while. I said I'm taking a break, and I am. I've got to take a break, and I'm going to come back. Because I've ordered a t-shirt, Justice for Jay, with his picture on, and it's not coming till the 21st, between 21st and 23rd. But when it comes, I thought that's what I'm going to do, is reading. I know it's like people are celebrating, what they don't know, but they're celebrating, so, you might not have time, but just you can watch it whenever you've got time. Sea turtle protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Someone needed to hear that. Someone needed to hear that. Polar bear mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Or shaman. Is it shaman? You carry the shaman within. So this is speaking to somebody who's in the high priestess energy. You're carrying it within. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Up into this new day with joy, abundance and good fortune await you. Yes, and the sun is shining. The sun is shining. My son. Yeah, because I know my son is being taken care of. What I've had experiences. I know my son is taken care of in the womb. The great mother womb. Bee. Bee. Community. Buzzing like a bee. I love bees. I've got a wall in my kitchen that's like dedicated to bees. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Look, miracles. Hummingbird, miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Yeah, I don't want people to be upset with this reading. I want people to be happy, because I am happy. Even though I've gone through what I've gone through and I've lost what I've lost, yeah, I'm still happy because I'm alive. I am blessed. I look at what I have, not what I've lost. And even though I might not have much in the eyes of others, to me, I have a bed to sleep in. I have got a house, a roof over my head. We have a vehicle. I've got my dog. I've got my daughter, my grandsons. I've got, my family, my close family. Look at this. You are the ancient wise sage, supernatural dragon. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Yes. I'm a kind of like a shapeshifter, because one day I could look completely different to the next day that nobody recognises me. And it's like they actually look at me in shock if they do recognise me. Like, they might not recognise me at first, and then it's like they're looking thinking, I know you. You know, I'm a shapeshifter, but not in a bad way, in a supernatural way. Old soul, yes. Walk through life, Black Jaguar. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Yes, Spirit's saying you can. You can. It says here, squirrel. I love squirrels. Always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. Yes, that's all you need to do, is make a plan. You know, you wish list, wish crowd out. You know, I'm going to pick this up now, because it's like, yeah, making a wish. I am free to make my wishes come true. Paper aeroplane. So you can make your wishes come true. Make a vision board. Write it down. You manifest, you know, everything. When I've noticed, when I write things, it always comes true. So you should write good things, you know what I mean? Don't write bad things. Just write good things, and, you know, wishes can come true. You can manifest it. There's power. The pen is mightier than the sword. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. The moon shows me patience. Moon wishes. Yeah, watch the moon. It's, you know, the moon is very, well, it's, you know, it's guaranteed, isn't it? Well, excuse me, when there's no clouds in the sky. It says, I have the confidence to be myself, time capsule. But moon wishes, yeah, you can make wishes on the moon as well. But the moon shows you how to be patient. You know, the moon cycles, you know, waning and waxing, you know, we go through, and also through emotions as well. And it's also women's cycles as well, you know, and tides, ebbs and flows of the tide. And that's life as well, you know, we go through ups and we go through downs and we go through emotions and all that. Send a letter to the universe. The world loves me. Yeah, write a letter to the universe about what you want, you know, manifest your desires. Oh, there is magic everywhere. Build a fairy house. There is magic everywhere. I can't remember my dream last night. I should have laid there a bit longer to think about it, but it wasn't a bad dream. There's always a lot happening in my dreams. I love to have beauty in my life. Dance the rainbow. Yes, I like beautiful things. I just love beautiful things. That's why I've got my Mimi. Look at that, seeds of power. From tiny things, big things can grow, which is so true. Because you plant a seed and you see what grows out of it, you know. Like the mustard seed, the tiny little mustard seed, and it grows a big plant. The lucky walk. I am generous and loving. Somebody's having a lucky walk. My wishes matter. Windy kite magic. And what else was I going to get? Yeah, this sometime, because I don't know why I got this. But it called to me. It was like stood out today, just like now. I thought this needs to come out because it could be, there's something in here. There's a message. for someone. I think they are weird. They think I'm weird too. I don't care. I'm weird and wonderful. I'm not a weirdo. There's weirdos and there's weird and wonderful. I once made a t-shirt like that as well because I've been called weird all my life. Yeah, why? Because I know shit. And I do myself, you know. But forgiving each other is a special thing. Yeah, forgiving. We don't have to, you know, let people back in your life. You can forgive them and just for yourself. Just forgive them for you. You know, I forgive people because they don't know what they did. Or they might think they did, but really they didn't. Because if they really did know, they wouldn't have done it. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, is there any messages for the collection? Looks a bit too many. Don't forget you're not walking alone. You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. You're not alone. You are not alone because you're surrounded by all your ancestors and your spirit guides and your angels and all the ones that left before you, even the animals. You're not walking alone. Even though you might be alone or think you're alone, you're not. My left leg is tickling like mad. It's like my son is saying, I'm me and Mama. You know, I used to smell him on me. When he came in my dreams and that, I'd wake up and I could smell him all over me. He came to me in a dream and told me I was pregnant. Not like physically say, oh, your mum, you're pregnant. And honestly, my tattoo is tickling where it is. But I was carrying him around the shopping centre and he grabbed hold of these baby grows and he looked up at me and he smiled. And I woke up and I could smell him all over me, yeah, and I was pregnant. He was telling me I was pregnant. I even said it to other kids. I went, Kella's come to my dream. I'm pregnant. And I was getting all signs as well, you know. Friendship makes us see more than me. Friendship makes us see more than me. Every time beginning new things tomorrow, you are always a new you. Yeah, look, could be beginning playing the guitar or something like that, ukulele. So tomorrow you are always a new you. You could be writing, yeah, I mean painting, taking photographs, yeah, whatever it is, you can, every time beginning new things. Tomorrow you are always a new you. Every day you wake up, you're not the same person as you were yesterday. I think they're just like the index cards. Look carefully. Loneliness is also beautiful. Look carefully. Silence is beautiful too. That looks like somebody who's travelling alone. Our destinations might be different, but we can enjoy the same journey. On a long way, there's not any that could be so easy all along the way. I know this is not written by, I'm not being not like thinking, but this is not written by an English person. It says, on a long way, there's not any that could be so easy all along the way. So this that gives me travelling, you know, going on a long journey. And it means it's not easy. It's never easy. All along the way. You know what I mean? Life is not plain sailing. And it says, happiness has passed through. If you don't go out to say hi, you might miss it. This is like Spirit saying, get out. You know, if you're not going to meet people or friends, sat in the house. What we've looked for might be closer than we thought. Yeah, looking for the 4-leaf clover. Yeah, maybe somebody might be closer than you think, you know, to what it is that you've looked for. I mean, if you're looking for love, I don't know, it might be closer than you think. There are a lot of secrets hidden in the sky. Oh, it's like a dream I had when I was watching the stars, laid down watching the stars. And it says, believe that, it's real. Spirit. That is mad. I'm going to go with a healing card. And I'm going to go. I'm going to let my baby out. But this might have helped someone. It might have given somebody a message, you know. Animal, spirit, or human. It's all about the loved ones. You know. Sadness, yeah. Somebody could be sad. Somebody could be sad. Could be in the victim consciousness. You don't want it. You need to rise above out of that. You need to. I don't want my reading to make somebody sad. That's the exact opposite of what I want it to do. But somebody could be feeling this. It is easy to swallow your sadness and hide behind a fake smile. Yet sadness can open the door to your heart and help you access compassion. When you truly allow yourself to cry and feel sorrow over the loss of a loved one, a lost opportunity, a broken heart, or a friendship that's ended, you cleanse your soul and allow your heart to heal. Crying and feeling vulnerable can be a sign of strength, which demonstrates your connection to your body. To admit weakness can allow you to know yourself, embrace your limitations, and evolve. Be willing to let go of the cold walls of protection you have created, which make you feel empty and sick. You don't need to get lost in your emotions. Just give yourself time to feel them and let them move through your whole being, cleansing and purifying your heart, body and soul. So I think somebody could be holding on to some sadness. You know, even me, I don't know, because I felt quite emotional, do you know what I mean? But it's like you never fully get over losing someone, you don't. But maybe somebody's been holding it in. Because why would Spirit bring it out? It says action. Relax your body. Place your hands on your heart. Ask yourself, where am I holding on to feelings of loss, grief and sadness? Have you frozen your tears and cut yourself off from your feelings because you are afraid to face a person or a situation? Put on some music or a song that touches you and imagine taking off the layers of protection from your heart. Then rub your hands together for 30 seconds. Place your hands next to each other, palms inwards, and imagine holding a bright yellow ball of light in between your palms. Place your hands on your heart and allow this yellow light to dissolve any iciness from your heart. Now, how does that resonate with this reading about loss and grief? So this is this kind of reading. It was clear, very evident from the beginning. Now we've got sexuality. This is the first card I've seen and I didn't pick it. And I'm thinking, no, but I'm going to read it. And self-love. I'm going to read it because, you know, it could resonate. Sexuality is a natural part of life. Embrace and enjoy your intimate, sensual, passionate nature. Take time to explore your sexuality. How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel sexy, attractive and happy with your body? Or are you judging yourself harshly? You need to let go of any old feelings of hurt, shame, or guilt in relation to your sexuality. If you are in a relationship, you need to bring some romance back and spice things up. In order to make sex an incredibly fulfilling, seductive, exhilarating, and orgasmic experience, you need to let go of your defences and fears of being intimate with your partner. Relinquish control and dive into unguarded, ecstatic, blissful passion. Be creative, communicate with your lover, and find new and exciting ways to thrill each other. Yeah, because sometimes I think, when someone loses someone, they feel guilty by, having sex. They feel guilty about making love because they know it's going to make them feel good and they're feeling sad. But, that could be just what you need. You need to love your body. Stand in front of the mirror, naked, and discover what is beautiful about your physical appearance. Place your hands on your sacral center. Put on some sexy music and move in a sensual, creative, uninhibited way. Do this every day for the next 2 weeks. If you are in a relationship, make a romantic date with your partner that will include some love and passion. Start with a sensual or an erotic massage and take it further. Ask each other what will give you pleasure and be willing to be creative and try new things. If you are game, explore the power of feminine and masculine polarities. Yeah, I feel that sometimes somebody could be feeling like they feel guilty for, because it is hard when you lose someone. And, but that could be just what you need. Why would Spirit be telling you? And self-love's here. Self-love. And it's jumping out, so I think somebody needs to give self-love to themselves. Take time out to get to know yourself and what works for you. I mean, it's a beautiful card. Yeah, and have faith as well. Take time out to get to know yourself and what works for you in this particular cycle of life. Look at that card. Beautiful. Yeah, look, you need to go from that to that. This is like a transformation, yeah? You need to come out of this. It could be by making love. It might make you feel sensual and sexy. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you don't. Maybe you might not feel that anymore, but you need to. You will. This might help you. Some of the biggest obstacles to self-love are self-criticism and perfectionism, which lead to harsh judgment of the self, closing down and eventually illness. Have you been trying to compete with others, get approval from people in your family, or simply pushing yourself too hard? If so, you need to soften and start listening to your body. Focus on keeping your heart open and practice acknowledging and recognizing the good in yourself and others. This card beckons you to breathe love in and out every moment of the day. Ask yourself, what changes do I need to make to my daily routine so that love can pulsate through every breath, action and relationship I engage in? Choose to open your heart through softness, deep breathing, relaxation, movement, finding beauty in nature, in your home, in your pain, in your love, in your sadness, in prayer, etc. Keep your heart open even though it makes you feel vulnerable and exposed. This week is your opportunity to learn to receive. Anytime anyone says something nice to you or offers to help you, take a deep breath, thank them and accept. You need to find something loving or nurturing to do for yourself. This could be a massage, a healing treatment, or a movie with a friend. Every time you look in the mirror, repeat, I am lovable. Do this every day until you really believe it. And it's like having faith, yeah, because you could have it all in your soul. And it does take time because patience is here. And then we've got soulmate. And I'm not going to read every single one, but you kind of get the picture. Somebody's got a hole in the soul. This kind of resonated with yesterday's reading. Not this all reading, but these cards. Yeah, maybe this patience. Have a little patience, because your soulmate could be coming in, or you could be with your soulmate. Take that as it resonates. But maybe you might have felt, because women, especially when they've had children, Phoenix rising. Yeah, you need to come out of that You know, because you are beautiful just the way you are. What's that song? Just the way you are. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's like spirit is like, you are. Women who have children think, oh no, I've got to stretch my heights, I've put my weight on. You're still beautiful. You've just gave birth to a life. You know? Men have issues too with the body, you know? And you might not feel like, you know, sexually attractive. But you've got to think, it comes within, it's from within. You know, you've got to make yourself feel that sexiness, you know? And you might not feel it because you're feeling sad, but maybe it will open a door and heal. I'm just saying. I'll pull an angel card and then I'll think, what time are we on? Wow, you see how long I did not know that these readings go on for this long. And if you're still here, then this is your message. I'll just pull one of these. Angel of Romance, look. Love is in the air. Do you see, you need to get romantic with your lover. Maybe you might not be, you know, intimate at this time. And you need to put on some sexy music, put on some romantic music, wine and dine them or something, you know, have a dinner, you know, but get in the mood. Do you know what I mean? Put on some sexy lingerie. I'm not telling you, I can't tell you, but I'm just saying to make you feel better, you know, if you're in a relationship, bringing the spark back into a relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, you can still feel like that. You know, have a dance. You could put on some, you know, something that makes you feel sexy and, you know, alluring. You know, it could be just a dress. Something that makes you feel like, oh, you know, I feel like a woman. Yeah, and dance and feel like that and just look at yourself and say, oh, yeah. Look at the good points. Don't look at the bad points. Because what you perceive as the bad. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Message for the collective before we leave. Thank you, angels. Angel of clairsentience, and we've got Angel of Abundance here. Angel of clairsentience, it's number 11. Harmony and balance. That's Angel of Harmony. I'm looking at, why did I look at that? I looked at Angel of Harmony. I don't know why I was looking at Angel of Harmony when I was meant to be looking for, but so maybe Angel of Harmony might have something. The feelings you are receiving are correct. Your gift of clairsentience is guiding you. You have received this card because your angel of clairsentience wants to assist you in reconnecting and understanding your gift of clairsentience. You may receive messages via your gift of clairsentience on a daily basis. However, you don't always understand or utilize this guidance to your full potential. Your angel of clairsentience is here to help you reawaken your built-in spiritual GPS system. The messages you receive will come in the form of gut feelings, inner knowing, physical sensations, and empathy for others. How many times when you have met someone has a little warning gone off in your stomach, telling you that you can't trust this person? You ignore the feeling only to discover later that this initial warning was correct. Have you ever been offered a new job, and your inner GPS system told you that this is not for you, even though the money is great and it seemed to be your dream job? Once again, you decide to ignore this feeling and discovered that the work was highly stressful and not at all what you were promised it would be. Your angel of clairsentience is here to help you trust your feelings so that you don't keep making the same mistakes. She wants you to make decisions based on how you feel instead of overthinking the situation. Once you welcome her guidance into your life, you will learn how to live within your own spiritual vortex. Remember, If something doesn't feel right, stop and take the time to see how this feeling affects your body. If you have the impulse to be sick when you think about it, this is an indication that you should not proceed. On the other hand, if you feel happy, excited, and euphoric when you think of the decision, this is an indication that you should proceed. Affirmation: I allow and accept the guidance of my angel of clairsentience into my life. Together we will rediscover the spiritual flow in my life, allowing me to make decisions by using my gift of clairsentience. So that's for someone. You need to listen to your gut instincts. They are correct. But I'm going to love you and leave you. Maybe this reading helps somebody, and I hope it finds whoever it needs to. I really do, because this is a message from beyond. It is. And I hope everybody has a beautiful day. Take care, everyone. God bless. I love you all, and I will see you soon.